cleaning up your back panel, and rules. Now we are going to talk about the back panel. It is frequently overworked and can make a 4x6 or 6x8 space very crowded when you've got maps, ratings, rules, emergency numbers, staff names, and legal paragraphs on it. We've already talked about maps, and we will go over contact information separately. For now, we will focus on rules and other information which affects play and behavior on the course. Here are two cards with very different appearances. They both have important information, but the one on the left is so dense and the font is so small that the golfer won't even try reading it and will miss important information, that stones and bunkers are movable obstructions, for example. The panel information needs to be shorter and visually appealing, or it will be ignored. In comparison, the easiest to read are panels with no rules, or just a simple statement saying USGA rules govern all play. These cards tend to belong to exclusive private courses where members already know the local rules and etiquette. I like the Country Club of Mobile's card, which uses the panel for notes about your round. Most courses do want some sort of guidelines on the card, though, to direct players or tell them about course-specific local rules. The USGA Rules of Golf book is 150-plus pages. Unless there are things unique to your course, you shouldn't have to repeat the USGA rules. Local rules that golfers need to know about are important to have on the card. Examples of local rules would be drop zone locations, environmental areas, or free relief from abnormal ground conditions, in this case, animal tracks. Safety and convenience information, such as lightning warnings, restroom locations, and irrigation with effluent water are also good to have on the card, as well as legal statements for liability. Some local rules can be edited down with a referral to the rules book. One that we see a lot of is sprinkler heads near the green. One card takes 84 words to describe this, while another does it in 40. Again, space is limited, so be judicious on choosing what to include. Think about what could be listed elsewhere. The ESC table, for example, could be posted in the Pro Shop. Clothing requirements could be listed on your website. The 90-degree rule could be posted in the golf cart. And that all-important pace of play time can be watermarked on the scoring grid where it will be easily seen. There, now the panel is much more readable. All of this becomes even more important when you have a map that takes up over 50% of the back panel space. This occurs very frequently and really requires a judicious approach to what to place on the back panel. Which card do you think your golfers are more likely to read? Remember that less is more. You want this panel to be attractive and easy to read. In this section, we discussed the rules panel. To recap, don't repeat the USGA rules. These rules apply on all courses. Local rules are good to have on the card. Examples include drop zone locations, environmental areas, and free relief from animal tracks. Any local rules you include on the card should be as short as possible. Think about what rules could be removed from the card and posted elsewhere. The dress code, for example, could be posted in the Pro Shop.